Hey everyone, my name is Phainon and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail for a new quest that is just released as well. Alright, so today's quest here, our new Trailblaze mission is called For the Sun is Set to Die. And as you're going to tell, we're going to be learning a lot more about Phainon, who is supposed to be the deliverer, and you gotta admit his design is so ridiculously cool. It pains me to say it, but I have spent quite a bit to get him to my roster. So, let's read this real quick. Let me tell a tale of a swarm of nymphs that chased the scorching dawn. The Phainon of Era Nova, or is it Phainon? I don't know how you pronounce that. For they rose from the gate and reached the throne. For they walked through the petals in the land of repose, yet fell finally at dawn's rise. So, I believe the game has a recap, and at some point of me trying to get ready, I kind of accidentally pressed the key to initiate said recap. So, we're going to go over that in just a few minutes, and show you the recap of what we did so far in 3.3. So, let's go ahead and head to that recording, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so I do have a chance to view the story recap. And view story recap, I must. Now, in the last video, it did have an option, but I did not know how to initiate that recap. I thought it'd be something that you just go towards to, you know? And I just pressed the navigate, or at least my V key, to pinpoint where I should go. And this is story recap to see what we've done so far from the first Inforious chapter to now, or at least till we're here now. So let's go ahead and view it and see what have we been doing so far.
Following the return of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. Phainon asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the Holy City. Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Aglaia made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase. Amidst his grief, Phainon takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver, who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to spirit thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Phainon and the others. The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and a mortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Okhema that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The Holy City is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide, as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer.
I want to take a moment to look at this thing. You gotta give props to the people who designed this. I like the game and the story. I'm not gonna get tired of saying it.
At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Casterus, Treeby and Phainon, Cartonis, the Holy City Guards, and Dan Heng all laid their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have the chance to complete his mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Phainon enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
What? What do you mean by that? Well, guys, I got good news and some bad news. The good news is I did successfully recorded my voice recorder through 36 minutes of content, but the bad news is during that, my video recorder somehow recorded my voice recorder tab instead of the whole story. So pretty much we missed out on 36 minutes of content because it got... Apparently, somehow, it recorded the wrong freaking page. And that made me extremely pissed off. Like, really. That was the biggest blunder since I tried recording Honkai Star Rail's Trailblaze mission in this GN show on the werewolf part, and I cannot believe I messed up on it. So, let's give a quick recap of what happened here. So, we managed to meet up with Dan Heng. I was very excited that Dan Heng's VA was back. Somehow the Flame Reaver was frozen in place. Managed to escape it. Met up with Screwlum, of all people, and tells us that the world is a simulation created by Memoria and all that stuff, memories, and it was something to contain a certain Aeon. And Forius is going through the path of destruction, and gave us warnings to watch out for Lygus. Apparently, Lygus has been the mastermind of all places. And then, I believe, we skip on to March, I believe, if I remember correctly. She was trapped in the place where this place where we first got the path of preservation. She was being tricked by memo keepers or something to go through this gate. And somehow, Cyrene appears, and talks to us, warns us about not to listen to them and all that stuff, because she has been at this place before. So she knows that she is a child of remembrance, maybe because she might be an emanator of remembrance, and it's going to be happy that March 7th is going to come through the gates. And here I am, right here, alone, to meet up with Phainon, only to see Lygus. And we're just now saying to ourselves to remember Screwlum's warning. So, I want to see if this has recorded through. So let me take a break for a bit and see how it looks. Okay, so... here I am. Okay, I just double checked and it does look good. I believe it will record only Honkai Star Rail finally. Oh man, you could say I have felt the worst shame in my life. I didn't know that could be possible, that it recorded my voice recorder screen instead of my Honkai Star Rail video. As soon as I saw it was not there, and I was crying. I had never shed tears in my life. I was on my knees. I fell to my knees, guys. Now, this was not due to a malfunction. This was due to somehow a human error combined with a malfunction. You know, like alt-tab to a different screen or anything. I should have double-checked for sure that it said Honkai Star Rail when recording. Oh my god, the migraines are just coming in right now, guys. Oh man, if you really guys want to check what you might have missed in this video here, guys, just look for another YouTuber that plays the story. You will figure out how and what you might have missed. I mean, it's not that simple. He just met up with an old friend. Met up with an old friend, watching another old friend trying to get past these uncertainties inside our own mind and walks through the door that is Amphorius. And now we're here. Let's go ahead and meet up with Phainon before I ramble on too much. I mean...
And you, Lord Phainon, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
And like I said, I managed in the recording that you may not have heard, I said I fucking knew it. Pardon my cursing, but I fucking knew it. That Lycus was a rat bastard. I knew he was suspicious from the start, guys. Yeah.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
This is the path I must take, but spare me your mockery.
You misunderstand. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny as the Theoros. It is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing. The ritual of Era Nova.
Alright. I'm still not sure if this is... I'm now having some doubts about my recording, so... Let me stop this again and see if it's right. Okay, okay, I just double-checked it. I started the recording, and it is good. So, Scrollum says you're behind all this.
I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
This one knows more than he's telling.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky?
That should have been your first clue, man.
Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Phainon, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kephale must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here. And now, Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
I don't know about that. Is it make you remember the last few?
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Something tells me that's not going to come true.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Again, this is something that I don't think he's going to promise.
Good. The second one. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius' loss.
Ooh, I almost forgot to mention. Before my video was not able to record 36 fucking minutes of story, and I apologize for that. Again, I don't know how many times I'm gonna apologize, but Screwlum gave us a tool that protects us from something like this. I am thinking that whatever he's gonna promise, we're still gonna survive the reset. I don't know.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority. Her bonds with this world run too deep.
No need to worry. I have a plan. Trust me, initiate the Era Nova.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
I don't know if I was supposed to do that.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Okay, so let's go ahead and complete the Era Nova. Let's speak to him first.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me.
Yeah. Alright, can we speak to Lygus?
As our world draws its final breath, I stand before you as the Theoros.
So before we begin, there's something I need to know. Who are you exactly?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lycurgus, once an honored elder of the Okhema Council. As the Theoros, I have sworn to watch over and protect every citizen of Okhema until the very end. Of course, that alone won't satisfy your curiosity. So let me share something more. Something that means little to Amphorius, but everything to a traveler like yourself. I, Lycurgus, am one of the Erudition's many Pathstriders. Through me, Nous keeps watch over this realm, working to save Amphorius from decay.
Again, this may be a lie, but I don't know.
I don't expect you to trust me based on words alone, but believe this much. When you look at the bigger picture, we're walking the same path, you and I.
So what aren't you telling me?
While the holy city may honor me, I am but a humble speck before the cosmos. My reach is limited.
Lies.
Your doubts are natural. Let me assure you of this. What's done, I've told truthfully. What's to come, I'll witness fairly. My conscience is clear. To my role as the Theoros, to Amphorius, and her destiny.
So, what's your connection to Skrullum?
I believe all synthetic life shares a common source. We're all children of the universe's eternal mathematical law. So, you see, the answer is simple. That brilliant mind is my kindred, a brother, if you will.
Makes little sense. So, let's leave it at that.
The world will be moved by your sacrifice, Trailblazer.
Okay, we've asked the questions we have asked. So let's go ahead and complete the Aeronova.
Behold, O gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Aeronova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Ow.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named
No.
among the nameless.
Okay, what was that? My video kind of froze for a bit. Nameless. Damn it. Alright.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
There it goes again.
And flesh.
What? Okay, let me read that again.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
Okay. I don't know why the game is lagging a bit.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful
Not again.
new world, he shall wash himself clean.
I'm not sure if it went through, so...
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
Restore the final core frame with Phainon.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Alright. Again, with the last core frame, let us send it to the vortex. wonder how this will go down. What the?
What a magnificent and epic adventure.
You son of a
The
bitch!
hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Era Nova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case?
You're kidding me!
Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed.
What the fuck?
This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start?
You son of a screwlum. I mean, you! We were just about to get to the good part and you fucking pressed the pause button? The pause button of all things to do this! The fuck is wrong with you? Also, I'm a little too loud here and I'm getting complaints from my neighbor. What the hell, man?
Got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang, the birth of particles, the emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Are you commenting on this, Circes? Come on.
As sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life?
I think that's one of the geniuses, I believe.
But let's set aside the Grove's teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms, beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife?
Yeah, this is part of the Emperor's Scepter. Yeah, robots going against organics. Yeah.
During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If, through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the eon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another
That's gotta
eon.
be Iron Tomb. Okay, so that looks like Amphorius right here. And I'm trying to realize that this figure was from the trailer, I believe, in the short this video, talking about the Lord Ravagers. And this was appearing as well.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead in that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Alright. Now that that's over, Act 1 departure. Jesus Christ. So that's Phainon in the past?
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all, as the prophecy foretold. You will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders, until the ashen hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream.
Are we? Am I thinking where we are?
Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Rise to shine. Hey! I survived!
What? It's you. Whoops.
What the fuck now?
Fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look! Perfect sunshine! The
I
day
hate
is
the fact
still
that he
young.
sounds so innocent in this one. I have seen the trailer. It's not gonna go well.
Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Alright, look at this. What is this place? The Aeronova. Is it done?
Oh,
of course you are.
beautiful, isn't it? This is ID Silesiae, home of the nameless hero who carried Kepler's
So we're finally
core
here
flame.
at the place that Phainon was from.
When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron, pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world, though to his young mind, the world was just
like
this
every
small
village of the beginning. Are we seeing Phainon's childhood? How does this connect to Era Nova? I had no idea he used to be a Chunin. Hell no. I'm not gonna disrespect the guy. But I want to say that his voice actor might be a Chunin. Used to be a Chunin. Should I? Nah.
Sharp as ever. Indeed, these memories you witness are the first steps of his journey. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as
it's not like I have any choice.
Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Phainon's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius' history.
Who could possibly be there his entire life? Oh, you direct plays now?
Questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
So we finally unlocked a new area. And I believe we're in another part of the world here, so yeah, let me see the map. So this is a small town here. Immense Theater Hero's Journey? The hero's journey, also known as the monomyth, is the ultimate narrative archetype shared across all cultures in the universe. Well, now that I've been dealing with some problems as well, so I'm going to be taking a break for tonight, and I really can't escape this, so well guys, I will see. I'm not going to end the video here, but I will be taking a break from it, just to double check if this video was recorded. So, see you in a bit. Okay, just got back. It is the next day. I had to take a little rest a little longer. I wanted to sleep in a little longer, so alright. So we got to still in ID's Adelicia. It looks very peaceful. So let's go ahead and follow Phainon.
All awake now? Great. Let's go see
Phainon! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Wait till you grow a bit more.
Okay, if you remember why Lygus brought us here, he pretty much just put in some lines in this guy's head. And from what I can tell from the trailer, it is not the first time, like I mentioned.
Hey, Phainon! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going.
Right. Small hometown, huh? There she is. Just look at this.
Found you.
That?
Yeah. my heart hurts.
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
Who are you? Is that you?
It's that deja vu.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
Yeah, you weren't the furry. Just kidding. She winked at us.
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time?
Okay.
At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Okay, just to clarify something before I move on to this dialogue here. Why did she wink at us? Because I believe she knows about something. Strange connection? Coincidence? I kind of figured out when I saw both eyes. Both of Mem's eyes and her eyes. Plus, why did she interact with March 7th in that little dimension here when she was given a choice to go through this gate to Amphorius? And she was there. And whatever this Memo Keeper reflection called her a child of remembrance. Just to re-clarify things, just to catch up on things.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Yeah, but that height no less.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Tough question. Don't look at me. Hi there. I'm Fervid. Greetings, I'm the Stellar Hunter. Greetings, I'm the Invincible Galactic Baseballer. Oh, if I'm gonna pretend, I don't know if I should. I have no choice.
Today, she's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream.
I bet, but who takes a nap on a swing, though? Does anyone take a nap on a swing?
There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but they'll fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Time must be keeping them safe for us.
Alright, I want to see... I'm always going to go for the optionals. Because why not, right?
It's mine! I caught square.
You did not! It's mine!
Phainon, Cyrene, come quick! Look at this huge bottle I just caught.
Give it here! My rod, my catch! I only let you borrow it, remember?
What's got you two so worked up? Here, show me.
Alright, look at this. Phainon's childhood drift bottle. A handwritten letter sealed in the glass vial. On the wheatgrass stitch paper, the handwriting blurs at the edges, softened by seeping water. Dear stranger, who finds this drift bottle in the future? It's currently the month of fortune, the final month of the year. Everyone in the village says if you do something tied to fortune on the last day of this month, you might be blessed with an unexpected good luck. This is Phainon's letter when he was a child, right? So I decided to write this letter and cast it into the sea. Just let the currents decide where it goes. I want to share a little bit about our village and my dream. Our little village called Ides Elysiae. Have you ever heard of it? Let me tell you about it. We got golden wheat fields that ripple this like sea, and tall, tall trees that shed leaves. Right in the center of the village stands a statue of Onyx. At the end of each year, the village gathers to celebrate the winter solstice. I don't want to speak like baby. We leave offerings at the statue. Roast grape pies. Ooh. Roast grape pies. That sounds so good, to be honest. Is there such a thing as a grape pie? I really want to know. Goat's milk, herb fried fish, all kinds of tasty food. Last year, I sneaked some malt candy and ended up with a tooth ripped straight out. Mom and Dad said if you throw a lost tooth under a tree and bury it underneath a rock, a new one will grow back, just like a seedling sprouting from soil. I remember searching and searching, pushing through the tangled grass behind our courtyard, until I find this mysterious hole. I tossed one tooth inside, cupped my hands like a horn, and yelled, "Hey! Come out!" Nothing happened. When I went back this year, the hole was gone. Weird, right? You don't think I'm being childish, do you? I'm not like Cyrene. She can already host a festival, and she's great at telling the future with oracle cards. They say the card you draw shows what kind of person you'll become. Last time, I drew the Deliverer. Everyone went, "Wow!" People really like the Deliverer. But I'd rather be a wanderer or scholar. But, well, being a deliverer sounds super amazing. But it also means carrying a really, really heavy burden. I'm not that amazing, so I can't be the deliverer. Few in Ides Elysiae ever journey far. We don't hear much about the outside world. All I know is there are all kinds of city-states out there and lots of great heroes. The bad part is, they're always at wars. I don't like wars. If the world were more like our village, where everyone knows each other and works together, harvesting grain, herding sheep, why would we even need a deliverer? But Mrs. Pythias and Uncle Galba both say that one day, when I'm a little older, I should go see the world for myself. If I could go anywhere, I'd visit the mighty Castrum Cream Nose. He can't even spell. But then again, he is child. Find the great craftsman and ask him to forge me a sword. With that sword, I'd protect our little village. I want no part in wars. Right now, I don't even have a sword of my own. Just a stick and a hoe. Oh, and by then, I hope the outside world no longer needs a deliverer. That would be the best thing ever. That's my home, and that's my dream. What about you? What's your home like? What do you dream of? You could write it down too. Toss it in the sea and let the tides carry it to the next stop. Whoops, I just realized this letter has misspellings, just like my essays in Miss Pythias' class. Please don't let her be the one who finds this, or I'm totally getting points docked and detention.
Wait a second. This is my old wish in a bottle. How did it end up here?
The sea.
Ooh, I want to see. What did little Phainon wish for?
Not happening. This stays sealed.
Because embarrassment.
Piso, Livia, dinner's ready.
Oh, coming, Mom.
Finally, I'm starving. See you later.
So they're both siblings, yeah? Yeah.
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond Ides Elysiae. maybe even bring something back to us. Never thought the waves would end up pushing it back ashore.
Funny how the past finds its way back. Seems more like a lake to me than an ocean.
Kind of disappointing, isn't it?
I mean, there are some unknown currents. Yeah, you get that too, buddy. Yeah. Alright.
Slow down, kids. You'll trip.
Hey.
Thank you. We'll be careful.
Caught me on my act that I always sprint when I go somewhere. Wow, call me out on that one.
In the sunlit barn, amid the scent of ripened wheat, they found various fruits hoarded by squirrels. And a wooden figurine, missing arms and legs.
I hate the fact that we had to entertain this fool. Lygus here for something.
My unfinished little soldier? After all these years! Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Pythias. I keep mispronouncing their names, Amphoria names here, so my apologies.
Phainon, Cyrene, where are you two headed?
Speak of the devil.
Oh my god.
Mrs. Pythias, is school out already?
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom. They warned of potential injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday.
Gorgeous teacher. Hot teacher, I meant. Sorry. You know, as a kid, well, actually, not really that much. I think I was about 15 years old, right? And I watched music videos when I usually go home. I always go watch the VH1 classics, you know? Then Van Halen comes up, hot teacher. And, yeah, with my obsession with me liking anyone who wears glasses, or at least women, maybe. But, I don't know, it's weird.
Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done, even without classes.
With you being our only teacher in ID Silicii, you must be working so hard.
Anything for my students. I don't mind the work. When you travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me, to see what a true haven of wisdom looks like. By the way, what are you looking for in here? You've been searching quite thoroughly.
Remain silent, snitch on Phainon, quietly hide the wooden soldier. I can tell from Stealth's face that I am going to snitch on him. I don't care. Should I quietly hide the wooden soldier? Or snitch on Phainon? Let's just quietly hide it.
Thank you, my friend. Time to take our soldier home.
All right then. I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay out too late.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
No sign of the oracle cards.
Yeah, just bits and pieces
Let's see.
of memories.
There's one place we haven't checked yet.
The Sacrament Courtyard. Alright. Those those optionals. Like I said, hold more stories.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers, just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right?
But who's that supposed to... Can't pin me down, can you? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't care how pretty you are. Why are you looking at me like that? But, can't pin me down, can you?
I bet she said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
How about the courtyard? What about the cellar? Let's try the roof. I don't know.
Leaves have taken over the courtyard.
I know. We wouldn't want your clothes getting dirty. Leave the dirty work to me.
That's not what I meant at all.
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there.
I wonder.
Worth checking out?
Juice with milk would taste.
Yeah. I don't think I can speak with you. I think Cyrene's gonna check the cellar somewhere. I'm gonna check the roof. Because I am that much of a daredevil. And there she is here.
The girl before you carries an air of mystery. Her secrets elusive. Yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
I mean, if I am right, and most people are, figuring this out, that Mem might be her. I don't know.
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
3, 2, 1, jump! Oh, hell no. The sea stretches out as far as the eye can see. It does lift your spirits being up high.
You can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child.
So she might have been a Chrysos heir of time?
But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii, where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
I knew it. Well, looks like he won this race.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
Peculiar messages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. Paw print. Mem? Are these animal footprints? Nice cards, looking all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and 4 Ranger Jive. Fuck it.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
The ones from Membrance Maze, you mean?
Huh? Membrance Maze. I'm taking that to note. Membrance.
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Right. Suspicious weeds.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
The Membrance Maze? Fairies?
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna check on something real quick.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling, the Remembrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Sounds like some secret society, huh? Alrighty then, I'll go first. My Trailblazer profile should get me in, right? I don't want to say it. Alright.
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
Wow.
So hasty, as always.
So when are you gonna tell me that you're a mem?
Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat?
I take it that.
To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
Hang on a second. Yeah. So what makes you say that? Don't tell me you're behind all this. Once the wheels start turning, there's no going back.
Oh, just a girl's intuition. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about. So, if you're willing...
I think I might have skipped on something, but yeah, there's nothing to worry about, yeah.
Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Is the game not loading? Hello?
We were still kids back then.
Oh, I guess it didn't load that much faster. Like I said, PC's not good. Oh.
Wait a minute. Are you?
It's Mem!
Look who it is! Rini and Snowy!
But it's not, is it our Mem or is not our Mem?
Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy!
They all say Memmy? But look at the out. It's different. It doesn't have pink eyes. It's blue and it's got a collar.
Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Because she had a growth spurt.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem.
Ooh.
Just another fairy of the maze.
Mem's purple now? Did you dye your fur? So the Mems are like an organization.
Dye? Rayleigh Mem's always been this lovely shade of lavender. Dolly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers.
I could be cute too. Call me Furvy Mem. Just kidding. Don't. Do not. Alright.
We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolly Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it. This way, everyone.
Alright, let's follow our...
Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
Aw. I want to explore a bit. Look at this. This is all under... somewhere? Forest, I guess? So, there was a village for Mem, I think. But I'm not sure if they survived during the black tide that ran through here or not. Not too sure.
Chief, Reenie and Snowy have returned.
Okay.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
I thought you'd be Pink Mem. Oh, so are the oracle cards with you? Now that's poetry.
Pink ones? That's strange. I don't recall any pink fairies in the Remembrance Maze. Have you seen any, Chief Dollyman?
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on.
That's a granny. No matter how cute it is, it's a granny.
Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it.
Hey.
I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
That's the book we have. This is as I've written.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze.
Is that gonna be Mem?
Indeed. Every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
That being the black tide. Dolly Mem continues to explain in greater detail.
But if that's the case, our journey
will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
So what were you planning to do? What about all the people out there?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Phainon would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
Then we stand against it until the very end. At least we'll know which way to run. I feel the same way. Perhaps it's better not to know. I'm not saying we stand against it.
Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us.
Let's see. Should we turn to the first page of the oracle cards or turn to the second page? Or we just straight up reveal Phainon's oracle cards? Let's turn to the first page. Let's reveal the Weaver.
Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent future.
That is Aglaya. I know I have not been into that book thing for quite a while. I was very busy and I did not think about doing another one of these stories and cards in the As I've Written. Now it's punching me in the face because I actually need to do all of them. Oh boy. Not sure if I should just do them all or... I don't know what to do, guys.
A dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth.
And potential wife.
Such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
But you did. It's your mentor. So, reveal the gatekeeper. That's gonna be Tribby, right?
This is the gatekeeper, who guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
Then the ruler. The ruler. I'm not sure if it's Mighty or someone else.
The ruler
Mighty.
stands for discipline, authority, and glory, but frequently also points to isolation and warfare.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone.
I heard that some people in the fandom in the game always talking about how he would be bundles, or I don't know why. It's probably just some parent, I guess, but they always joke about how Mighty and Phainon are being married couple. I don't know. It's weird to hear that. After I've done my stories here and there, I wanted to see how they were reacting. Any other person that makes content on this one as well. Even though I screwed up on my one now, I'm still not gonna let this go. How I screwed up the first 36 minutes of content. So again, if you have wanted to know what you've missed on the first 36 minutes, just watch another YouTuber just play the chapter, I guess.
He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Mighty's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
Then the Traveler. I'm either gonna guess it's either Casteress. I think it's Caster, because that's the fourth Chrysos heirs that I've known.
Ah, the Traveler.
Ooh, it's
our little trickster.
Oh.
Always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself.
Oh,
what a rare catch.
It's Cypher. No wonder I never heard of this. It's Cypher.
Over here!
Eh?
Or perhaps here!
Any ASMR?
Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
A teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
Then let's check the other ones. To the second page. There's the Servant, the Healer, the Scholar. The Scholar's going to be an Axa, that's for sure, and that's Hyacinth here. The Servant, that's gotta be Casteress.
This card,
Yep.
the Servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers, just like starlight. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged with an inescapable sorrow.
Alright.
The humble healer may seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches any other, strong enough to melt even the coldest ice.
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner of the
I was
world.
trying to bottom. Water.
Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on your word.
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect as much as I possibly can.
Makes me want to protect her. But yeah.
Still, protecting everything, everywhere, seems like a dream. What amazing power would you need for that?
You gotta be Superman, bro. Yeah, you can't always protect everything everywhere. You can't be in many places at once. So, let's go say hi to Nexa.
Behold the scholar, bearer of many names, the grand magician, the great performer, the eye of wisdom, and the defiler of Circes.
Okay.
Oh, there's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
A dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
So, if we're going through the cycle again, does this mean the Titans of this era now is going to be them now? Huh. What if they remember everything? I don't know.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
Because they know. Alright. Now, finally, let's reveal Phainon's Oracle cards. And he's probably gonna be the Deliverer.
The Deliverer.
Yep.
According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only Oracle card without a dark side.
I think that's lies.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Because it's you dummy.
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures.
Oh.
The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar.
Now, I'm gonna pause right there, my dude, because I don't want to hear you again here. So look at this. That's Phainon when he's running from the Black Tie. That is Phainon raining his blade, maybe. And I think that's him falling in battle. But who's this? Then what's that? That looks like the thing from the trailer itself. And that's the Flame Reaver. I know that for sure. Oh, hold on a second. And that's him just going through this? I'm picturing now. Young innocents experience a massacre or something like that. Then he becomes some noble warrior going through this honorable journey. But I think right here, there's a process to this. From innocence to noble warrior to defeated and just crash. I think he just crashed out. I'm not sure if that's the next thing or this is the next thing. But something tells me that he might become a Flame Reaver. No, this is just an educated guess on my part. This is what I'm getting from this mural here. You know, try to connect the dots and everything, you know?
Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a titan?
Well, I don't know about that.
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
Tribby! Halaya!
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path, and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Yeah, it's a lot. Alright.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Era Nova matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Okhema, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady? The way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
Yeah. She's truly selfless in her dedication.
Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the Sea of Flowers, where the West Wind ends.
Oh, did their memories carry on? Now I'm getting all sad again. And it just reminds me that we may be at a solemn and peaceful point of the cycle now, then everything's just gonna go all hell broke loose again, and we're gonna have to re-experience everyone dying again. Jesus, I wouldn't want to be here.
And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
The words, only you.
Mark these words, Snowy. See you
tomorrow. That word's gonna haunt me forever. Alright. Who else I can speak with? You two?
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer, my wish.
Just let me, wine and dine, and soak up the sun. For another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich? If you ride, Princess Homebuddy.
Oh, damn it, not again. Alright.
My wish.
Alright, she just says, I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? That's what she was saying before I accidentally clicked it.
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaia wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Can we jump in and fit right into their convo? These wishes, they make you want to smile.
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like those candy wrappers the Ides Elysiae children love, shining even brighter when bathed in sunlight. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Alright, let's figure out where the hell Anax is. There he is. If I could get up in this damn branch.
Phainon, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
And you... Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about.
Well, that's... something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
I don't know if I should be saying that, but I don't know.
Phainon? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
Sorry to disappoint, but you end up being close friends. You'll be the kind of friends who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder. What is with these? I mean, sure, this might be up. Sorry to disappoint, but you might end up being close friends, or that's something I wouldn't say. Nothing. Think of nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath. Not sure if that's a tease for some of the fandoms, or the fact that there was one such thing when these two were in a endurance contest in the hot baths, wearing fully armored. Well, him being not barely wearing anything, and he's fully armored here. Fuck it.
Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
Nope.
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Phainon, you look... never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
What's with the wording? Strip away that mask.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal. Still,
Those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
Weird thing to say, but oh well. Let us speak with Sarini. Yeah, let's go on ahead.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass. Perhaps they'll come to Ides Elysiae? This calamity is what sets you on your journey.
That's wonderfully optimistic. I like it. Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart, but now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
What the? Uh-oh.
What? What's happening?
I think that day has come.
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold. Sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the Veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
We need to save them now. Is this calamity a Titan's doing?
You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can?
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Phainon, what path do we take?
Stay here, save the maze, listen to your heart. Why is this answer highlighted? Protect those who must be protected. I don't know what... Hello? Interesting. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna think it here. I'm not sure if this was highlighted, then that means if I would have chose these other two answers, it's not gonna matter. It's a forced answer. So I want to experiment and see if stay here is safe in the maze would be good.
As long as we survive, hope remains. But
I just accepted the Deliverer card. To idly sit by and ignore this calamity now would be...
Yeah, it's not gonna let me choose. It's a forced answer. It's a forced choice. Listen to your heart?
My heart.
Yeah, your heart.
My heart knows but one path.
And that is protect those who must be protected. Yeah, it is a forced choice.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Such a burden as a warrior.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must take action.
Why me?
Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Give me a shovel.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path.
I'm double checking my recordings. It's a bit, or at least my thing.
And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Phainon and I... that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
What? Huh?
Oh, him. Deliverer.
You.
Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Only because you pressed the pause button, my boy. So what are you talking about? Don't tell me I'm the one who has to deliver salvation. Are you here just to spoil the story? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance.
I'm not sure if there's going to be a new path or a new Aeon. Deliverance, that would be so cool though, but... Yeah.
Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
God damn, my boy.
No, it can't be.
Wait, did his villagers get turned to the black tide creatures? Run?
Are you talking to me?
Don't want to die. Weren't we best friends forever?
Is that Cyrene?
No. That ribbon.
No. Wait, who is it?
Olivia.
No. They got turned.
I should have known.
Save us. Save us.
Please. No.
The dude's, this guy's VA is phenomenal. I have to say it. He's really doing good.
Stop. Please stop.
It's making me sad too. Shit. It's a mercy. It's a mercy. No.
Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters. They're
everybody. His family, his friends, his teacher. Oh my gosh.
Why? Why is this happening?
God. And it makes me think this is just the beginning. It's gonna get a whole lot worse.
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield.
So this is a massive time skip.
In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name. All buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
My dude.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision.
Like how he's just moving to progress the mural story, I think.
No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, This nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
Alright, here comes the second act, Trial.
This is the abyss of fate.
So I'm guessing we're going to be probably somewhere in another point of time, I guess.
Hold on. Phainon here too? And is that Mighty and Phainon?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Kremnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm down.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, Light Calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Kremnos, Midimos, has led his forces to the gates of Okhema. As you know, though Midimos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Okhema to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Phainon met Midimos' challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Phainon's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Okay, so looks like we're at the Abyss Gate, I guess. Alright. Double checking if my recording's still there or not. I don't know.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
That's something.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Oh boy.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Yep.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child. And every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
It could be.
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Phainon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
You sure about that? Come on, we've got this. Someday he too will be your comrade.
Me? With him? Don't joke around like that.
Oh. You should see your fan base, buddy.
Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are. At the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
I've already seen it.
What's going on?
I wonder.
Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she
dead? Are you suspicious?
Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Phainon first.
I am extremely glad that Stell or Kalis has their voices back. Still not letting us go.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, so let us accept the test.
Well, that's easy for you to say. I'm just a holy city guard up against Kremnos' walking war machine of a prince. Don't you think this is a little bit too unfair?
Not too sure.
Don't overthink it, Phainon. Trust your heart.
I mean, the last time when we did this test here, we used March's camera, because I think memories outweigh the entire world, I think.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
Let's see. The blade you carry, a heart of steel, the deliverer card. I mean, it ain't the blade. A heart of steel doesn't outweigh anything, to be honest. I think this.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Hades Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
You?
Look, Phainon.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Phainon, Phainon, and...
Sup, shorty?
Hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Cyrene. But how? Did I stumble into the wrong Euphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
I did miss Alicia.
Cyrene? This is... incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there...
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Membrance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Phainon. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
What's that?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
Wait, me?
How about it? Can you help us?
I mean, I don't eat that much. Me? Wouldn't that be cheating?
Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Okhema hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. For their sake, I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's.
What?
Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world...
I mean, technically, I am with you in the future, nearing the end of that journey.
...is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is... a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
That's why. That's why he calls him the Deliverer.
It's... a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ide Silicii, the nameless hero. suffer. Heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Phainon's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation.
Hey.
Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion.
Oh.
But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Okhema's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Okhema isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
You must see now how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
There he is again. Where did you disappear to? Just whose memories are these? And whose role am I playing?
Who? Perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Notice how only two particular individuals seem aware of your presence. Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova, such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talenton as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
What the?
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end,
holy hell,
the black tide still swallowed everything.
Look at this. We've reached this, the dusk. The Emperor's scepter here.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anexa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Okhema. We needn't fear for Aglaia. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Phainon, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final, grand journey.
Third act, return.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Okhema. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time.
Oh.
It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anexa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Phainon. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then, rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase, and the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold, and behold, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar.
I don't damn trust you, Lycus. I know the fact that somehow you're controlling the cycle here.
Then you'll understand how the mortal called Phainon shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Hey everyone, Forever 2 from the future in an hour later from the other videos here. So I had to record, and I reached a point in the recording that I could not stop recording, and it brought me over 3 hours of content. So I'm going to take this time to say that you will see the other half of the video in the next day. So with that, I want to say thank you all for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't enjoy this video, please give this video a like or dislike. You know what to do. If you enjoyed my videos, if you enjoyed watching this gameplay as I go through the stories, and again, once again, I apologize for the first 36 minutes of content since beginning the story here. You may miss out 36 minutes of content because, well, my folly is I pressed record too fast when I was trying to switch screens. It recorded my voice recorder instead of the game. So, like I said before, if you want to check out what you may have missed, I suggest go to YouTube, check out one of my favorite YouTubers. I think it was either... I'm not sure who it is. I'm trying to remember who. And I'm not sure if I have permission to mention them, but I just gotta say, just check that out whenever you can. Whether it's not commentary or not commentary, it's up to you guys. And I feel real bad that I messed up on that one. So, yeah, and if you want to know where I'm at, I'm pretty much way past on some very important details here. So, I just wanted to say, again, thank you for watching. I was really getting to know what the origins of Aes Elysiae, as well as Phainon being the innocent sword, a person that is dreaming of becoming a hero. He has to go through so much for this one. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. So again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the new video. So peace out, and have an awesome 4th of July, or have an awesome weekend.